Hello, hi, welcome to The Asshole of My Mind, a comprehensive dream journal written by Buster McTesticle, as read by me, Stephen Hawking. This is a phantasmagoria, a rapid sequence of dreams, jumping from one random scenario to another. So when I say, jump, the scenario ends and a new one begins. Alright, here we go then. I'm in the bookstore. I'm jacking off to some fat guy's banana boobs in a National Geographic magazine, because they look like penises, and I am stabbing my wang through the page like a football player running through a banner. But I notice a book in my peripheral vision. It is the mother of all books. I stare at it in awe. Its title is Images of Men with Gigantism Deep-Throating Wiffle Ball Bats. I need this book, like a dick needs a bot. I try to purchase it, but every time I pick it up, it turns into a Rachel Ray cookbook. I eventually become irritated. Fuck this book, I say aloud. I urinate on it and I douse myself in gasoline and I set myself on fire. Jump. I am the lead singer of a penis rock group called Meat Cigar. Tina Turner's husband, Ike Turner, beats the living shit out of me. Jump. I'm in my living room with the mailman. I had been boasting to him about my IQ being super high, that I could invent a super collider if I wanted to, and he is like, well, if you're such a fucking genius, how come you're blowing me, and not some super smart scientist? And I stop blowing the mailman for a second. I gaze upon his dick and balls in wonderment, as if the answer to his question were written somewhere on his ginormous boner. Jump. The police officer is staring at me. He was in the middle of writing me a speeding ticket when I blurted out, "You know what? One time I peeked through the glory hole in a Burger King restroom, and I saw some guy go to the restroom on some other guy's face. It was as if he got shot in the face and he bled gravy." Jump. The 5-0 are at my house again, and I can tell they're tired of coming here. They're here because earlier I saw my neighbor walk out of his house to pick up his newspaper. So like usual, I ran outside to harass him. I was yelling a bunch of profanity at him. I even sang a song that I made up about him being a raging homosexual. And at some point I even threatened to shove his penis up his own butthole. I can tell that he is really tired of me, especially since I constantly accuse him of going to the restroom in my front yard, and he totally knows that it's me shitting on my own lawn. The cops ask me if there is anything I'd like to come clean about before they begin questioning the neighbor and myself. I look the cop dead in the eye, pausing to let the suspense build, and I confess to being Batman. I then whip out my John Thomas and I begin urinating into my own mouth like a badass water fountain. The cops then pull out their clubs and proceed to kick my ass. They get all Rodney King on me, and I get my ass beat like a redneck woman getting the fist from her drunk husband for not having dinner prepared on time. Jump. I'm in somebody's house. I see the owner of the manor. I'm like, "Pardon me, faggot, what a lovely home you have here. But guess what?" And I point at him like a maniacal movie villain playing the role of antagonist. I say, "Question, how many tacos does it take to destroy your restroom?" Answer, 57, bro. I need to shit real bad. I'm gonna kill your restroom with my butt, you faggot. It's gonna be like a Clive Barker film, only instead of blood, there's gonna be poop. 100% grade A. Butthole gravy. You're gonna have to remodel after this. And the faggot is like, dude, for the third time, this isn't my goddamn house. This is a Del Taco restaurant. I don't live here. I've already told you twice to leave. The police are on their way now. Jump, jump. My dad is staring at me. He was yelling at me only a second ago, but he stopped. He just stares at me, the confusion written on his face. It's this new thing that I'm doing. Whenever I get nervous now, I stick my finger in my asshole. I guess it calms me down a little. This is the first time that he's seeing me do this. He had wanted me to mow the lawn, but now he just watches as I dig my finger deeper into my asshole, like the Starship Enterprise exploring uncharted territory. Jump, jump. I am the victim of a recent rape, and I'm staring at a miniature horse's erect penis at the carnival, and I'm trying real hard to keep my emotions in check. Of the painful memories, the flannel shirt of my high school friend, Roy Cassidy, rests against my back, laying there, naked, against my will in the bed of his pickup truck, his Marlboro cigarettes and cowboy hat resting on the tailgate, the Yosemite Sam mud flaps flowing solemnly in the autumn breeze. It is this memory, still fresh in my mind, but I'm trying to keep it together. I stare at the animal's humongous boner, and it triggers a flood of emotions, the beads of sweat forming on my forehead, my hands shaking, my eyes welled up with tears, and everyone is watching this. Everybody knows what happened to me. They know that I am seconds away from having some kind of homo breakdown, that I'm going to flip out, like a horde of squirrels released in the middle of a death metal concert. Jump, jump. Oh man, guess what? You have finished chapter 1 of The Asshole of My Mind. To continue, please flip tape over.